Hey you guys, what's going on? Sean Bocabella here, Beauty No Filter. So for this video, I had the great idea of doing a face using only makeup from the Dollar Tree. Everything I use in this video is literally $1 each, nothing more, and I did a complete look with it. So you'll see that in this video. It's a step-by-step. I talk about, the different products I'm using and what my opinion is of it, because how it turns out in the camera is not necessarily how it looks in person. So definitely watch this video and find out if the look actually pulls through and works, or if it's a total bust and I have to clean my face off and start all over again. Questions or comments, please post them below. If you think you know somebody who might enjoy this video, please tag them or share the video with them. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao, Bellas. All right, guys, let's see if we can make this work. So I have everything from foundation from the dollar store to even lashes from the dollar store. So let me show you what is typically in my makeup kit, just so you have some context, frame of reference when I start using this dollar store stuff, so you can see like how far I am from what I typically use. So a lot of Lime Life by Elcone. I have MAC Cosmetics, I have Marc Jacobs, I have Charlotte Tilbury, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Lily Lashes. So that's how far out of my comfort zone I am stepping when I come into this dollar store makeup. So let's just see if we can make this work. We're gonna start with the foundation. So I was able to find everything, but the shades were lacking. So I'm gonna come in with this shade. It is Sassy and Chic Moisturizing Foundation Medium 1. So let's see if we can make this work. Oof. It's a little light, but that's okay. Oh gosh. Either this is gonna go really well, or I'm gonna have to wash my face off and do my makeup like normal. All right, so I got this all over. The excess there. All right, I'm gonna come in with a damp beauty blender. Whew. All right, so the coverage is very sheer. It is not the full coverage I like. Let me try applying a little bit using a brush. I'm gonna come into a little bit more, treating this like it's buildable. I don't know if it really is, but I'm gonna treat it like that. So this is way out of my comfort zone right now. Okay. But we're gonna make this work. It's not bad, right, guys? So far, not bad. I would definitely say that's buildable. I can always, I gauge it based on, I've got these, little sunspots on my cheek, and it actually covered it really well. All right, I got this for concealer. Does not look light enough, but it's all I could find. So let's see what happens. Okay. It's like thicker coverage. All right, we're gonna use this as concealer. I do have really purple bags under my eyes, so I like to use my Lime Life by Elcone, my 03 concealer. It has like a salmon undertone to it, so it negates the blue purple under my eyes and on my eyelids. So this does look like it has a little orange peach salmon-y tint to it, so hopefully this works. I don't know, this is not as disappointing or as shocking as I thought it was gonna be. All right. If you are 40 and over, even younger, honestly, even in your 30s, just make sure you're always dabbing, pouncing the beauty blender on your skin. Don't ever be wiping or pulling your skin, because at our age, we cannot afford to be pulling on our skin anymore. All right, so there's the concealer. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might even try to highlight with this in places where I would usually put a brighter highlight. So let's go right there. I just put the lighter stuff on my Cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose to slim it down a little bit, and then my forehead. So wherever the light would naturally bounce off your skin, that is where I put the concealer. And so far, I'm not too disappointed. Now let's see, I'm pretty sure I bought something for a bronzer. I got the pressed powder. Again, LA Colors. LA Colors was like their major brand that they had there. They did have some Wet n Wild. They did have some brushes there. Brushes that I actually even have, but I got them from a drugstore, so I was a little bummed to see that they were $1, although I might have gotten them for $1 at the drugstore and I just don't remember, but they had these brushes there, and I do use these a lot, so that was pretty cool to see. All right, so I went in with this. This is very flimsy, very thin, but this plastic like container or outing is like really cheap. Come in. All right, let's see. This is my Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. Okay. I mean, you guys, I am not mad at this. Wow, you guys, this is great. Now, I was in the makeup section looking at it and thinking to myself, man, I have come a long way, because this is the makeup I used to use as a kid. And I never thought in a million years, especially when I was younger, because I didn't realize it was a thing, I never thought I would be a makeup artist. I just loved makeup. I remember back in the day when I used to wait for the school bus. I lived in the city in North Buffalo, and we used to wait right by this little corner drugstore. It was a no-name drugstore in North Buffalo, and we used to go in before and after school. Whenever it was open, we'd go in, and I'd always go right to the makeup, because they had back then in the 80s Debbie Gibson makeup, and I can't remember what it was called, but she always had these like really bright, fun, vibrant colors, and I just loved it. And I have no freaking clue where I got the money from to buy this stuff. Like, I don't remember ever like getting a what do you call it when your parents pay you to clean their house? Whatever, an allowance. I don't remember having an allowance, so I'm not sure where I got the money from, but I just loved going in, and like the eyeliner, the mascara, the eyeshadow. I wasn't really into foundation at that point, but you know, so I'm in the dollar store yesterday with my daughter. We got a brand new one here out in Williamsville. I'm not telling you where it is because I don't want people to ruin it. It is like such a nice bougie dollar tree. So we were in the makeup section, and I was just kind of like, oh my God, I've like really come, like, who would have thought this is me? Like I said, using all these like fancy bougie makeup stuff. People are paying me to do their makeup. Who would have thought? And I was just looking at it, appreciating that. And then I was like, I wonder if I could get this makeup to look good, to make it, you know, make it look nice. So that's where I came up with the idea. You always see YouTube influencers doing videos with like drugstore makeup, but I've never seen one where they've used dollar store makeup. So I thought this was like really creative. Who knows, maybe somebody else has already done this, but I don't know, I'm kind of excited. All right, so I've got highlight, contour, foundation. I have actual highlight. I'm gonna try that later. Let's do brows. So again, LA Colors. This is a brow pencil. This is kind of cute. The little cap on the pencil comes with like a little boop, boop, boop. So that's cute. That's worth the $1 right there. So I can brush my furry. All right, here we go. Let's see. It is coming out. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be, but it is definitely there. Like you can, it's definitely doing the job. A little brush. Guys, I'm not mad. That is, you know what? That's what I get. That's what I get. This is like very humbling and like knocking me off my high horse. To like think that just because it's dollar store that it's gonna be disappointing or it's gonna be funny to see how it comes out. Like, you know, this is the universe saying, take it down a few notches, Miss Bocabella. All right, so there's the first brow. Huh. And now I'm just realizing how much money I spend on the expensive stuff when this stuff is like not so bad. I know this is probably where my husband's gonna start giving me shit. Like, can't you just get the stuff from the dollar store? If you're really into makeup, you'll know what the difference is. Like, how long will it last? Will it, you know, irritate my skin? Will it cause me to break out? Like, you definitely get what you pay for. So I'm not saying like it's not worth it to spend money on good stuff. But what I am saying is, like, let's say you're traveling, you know, you're on a vacation with your family and they lose your suitcase and your makeup was on your suitcase and you're like, holy crap, well, what am I going to do? You don't want to buy everything that you already have, right? So all I'm saying is you hit up a Dollar Tree. That way there's no guilt. You can get the makeup that you need just to hold you over till they find your good stuff. You guys, this is cray cray. All right. Like, the true test would be if I went out in the rain right now or I went to the gym and started sweating. That's when you would probably be able to tell this is dollar store makeup. So what color is this? Pink blush. Right to the point. Don't gotta be fancy with these names. Just, it is what it is. All right, let's find a blush brush. Not bad. Whew. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. You can definitely see it in person in the mirror. It's it looks kind of chalky though on my face. It doesn't have a nice finish to it, but you can definitely see the color. It just looks very dry and chalky on my face. But you can definitely see the pink. Very pretty, very soft. If it wasn't for the finish of it, I would probably love it. You do need to use quite a bit to get it to like really show up, but that's okay. All right, what next? So that was the blush. Let's do our eyeshadow. Again, LA Colors. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow. It's a 6-color palette. It is called the Haute, H-A-U-T-E, Haute. Like a fancy word for hot. So here's the colors I have. All right, I'm gonna come into this cream color first for all over my lid. I can tell you that the foundation that I used as a concealer does need to be set. It is definitely creasing, and again, that's where you'll see the difference between the good stuff and the dollar store stuff. Little things like creasing. This is very white and shimmery. I feel like it doesn't, what it looks like here is not what it looks like on my eyes at all. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, so now I'm gonna come into this color, right? It's like a mauve-y pink, like, let's see. I'm gonna use this as my transition color. Not bad. I wish I wouldn't have used so much of that first color, because that's making this shimmery. That first color was very shimmery. Not a fan of that. But hopefully, actually these all might be shimmery. Whatever. It's that damn shimmer, that first one I put on, that's really funkin' with my chi right now. Let's see. Yeah, I think these all have a shimmer to them. So what I'm doing here is I really wanted a very opaque finish on my eyes, and I wasn't getting that with my brush, so I just went ahead and used my finger. Your finger will always make it more opaque and more bold and more vibrant. It will be way less diffused. So that helped mute the white shimmery color that I really was not a fan of. Okay, so now I'm gonna come into this color right here. It is next to the darkest brown, which I'm gonna use that too, but oh, this is very orangey. The colors don't look anything like they do on the palette. Great, okay. You know what I would probably do if I could do this all over again is maybe use the blush as an eyeshadow too. That would have been really pretty. And it would have been matte. Now I'm coming into the darkest brown right here in the middle, which is probably gonna come out as blue. Sticking right to the corner, the outer corner. But you can't really see. I have to go to a different brush for this. I can't with all the shimmer, like holy crap. All right, so now I'm coming in with a tighter brush. This is tighter packed. So again, same concept as with the fingers. It's just gonna be more concentrated. A lot less diffused and soft, blown out. Let me just come into this purple really quick and see if I can make that work on the outer edge. Not bad, not bad. I just want a darker, like to create a cat eye kind of. Yes, okay, okay. That eye is very shimmery, you guys. Okay. All right, liquid liner, LA Colors, black. For precise lining and control, ultra fine tip. And it's, so let's see. Oh yeah, mamacita. It's not awful. All right, so let's come into the mascara. LA Colors, Rich Black. I went with the Volume Lash Mascara, the volumizing brush. Not so bad, not so bad. It's not the brush I usually use, but let's see. I have a feeling this is gonna be where the disappointment sets in, besides the frosty ass eyes I have, but. I don't see how this is volumizing because there's such big gaps between the bristles. I just feel like for volumizing, you want the bristles to be super close to each other. And what this is doing is separating my lashes, and you don't want to do that when you're volumizing. That's really good for lengthening, but not for volumizing. Yeah, it's okay. So this is the only disappointment so far is the mascara. But that's why I got lashes. All right, so before I put mascara on my lower lash line, what I did is I got this contour stick, LA Colors. It's a bronzer stick, but I don't understand. Okay, so it's a bronzer, but they're showing you how to use it like a contour. I mean, you could. All right, so here we go. This is the bronzer stick. It's got a little shimmer to it. I thought it would look really good under my eyes. This was when I thought, all right, so it's oxidizing and changing colors a little bit on my eyes. That's okay. I thought when the eyeshadows, when I thought they were more brown colors, I thought this would look really good. I still think it'll look good, but I love, and if you follow me, you already know this, I love to use makeup in different ways. So I'll take a lipstick and use it as a shadow. There's no rules to makeup. There's techniques and tricks that work better than others, but there's no rules. Whatever you want to do, anything goes when it comes to makeup. So I don't know why anybody would use a shimmery color like this for contour. So there's that under my eyes. You can't see it very well, but that's okay. All right, coming back to the eyeshadow, I'm going to use this as a liner on my lower lash line. Come in really tight with it. All right, let's use the purple. It's the darkest color. Just mashing it right into my lash line. Using a straight brush like this. This is my, it came in a Morphe set. And now I have purple shimmer under my eyes. This shimmer's out of control. I bought this too to put on my lid, thinking that the eyeshadows were matte. This is a loose eye, oh, it's a loose. What? Thinking I would add some shimmer to my lid. I'll still do it, but I didn't realize that I already had a shit ton of shimmer on my eyes. That's okay. All right, let's put some mascara on my lower lash line. And I don't feel like I'm getting much product off of the brush. It's definitely on there, I can see it. Do a second coat. I do have some mascara on my eye lid, making a mess. So what I'm gonna do is let that dry, and then I'll come in and show you how I scrape it off very easily. Don't try to go in while it's wet, you'll just smudge it and get it everywhere. All right, we're gonna go with the highlight. I bought it, so let's use it. I don't feel like my face needs any more highlight, but come into my highlight brush. Not so bad. Oof. A lot of fallout. I don't know if it's because my face is already so shiny. That's not bad. Put a little on my nose. On my lip. Just check out this loose color. Wow, that package came right off. All right. LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow with Brush. Okay. Look at that. Oh, that is kind of cute packaging. And then it, like, if you can see in there, I guess that's to keep you from spilling it everywhere. So it's on the brush. Let's see. And it is definitely adding some shimmer. I actually just have fallout on my lashes now. No bueno. But that's okay. We've committed, so let's just keep going. All right, so let me show you how I'm gonna get rid of that mascara on my lid right now. Let it dry, come into a spoolie, and it'll just scratch right off. All right, lipstick. And then lashes, and we're done. So here's the lipstick. I like this because it was a peachy pink. It is called Twinkle. So here's the lipstick. It's very pink. All right, I'm going in. Oh my God. It's like my grandma's shade of pink. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Good pigment, just don't like the color. Holy shit. I think this is what's gonna give it away that I'm wearing dollar store makeup, to be honest. Because then look at this glitter, how pretty is that? I might, you know what? I'm gonna take this off. I can't do it, I can't do it. Oh my God. Got a little pinky stain on my lips, that's okay. Better than what it was. Okay. Let's try that again, just using the gloss. It smells like candy. like circus peanuts. Much better, you guys. Much better. All right. I think this last step is going to pull it all together. I think this is what's going to really make this whole dollar store face really shine. And that's the lashes. Oh my gosh, it comes with the glue. I'm not sure I would trust it, but it comes with the glue if you're really desperate. So here's the lashes. They're so dense. Okay. Oh my god, they're so stiff. Oh my god. Feels like a slinky. Alright, so here, oh lord. Alright, this says it's my right eye, but I just feel like arguing with it and saying, no, you're really my left eye. Oh, shnikes. I think I'm gonna have to cut off a lot. Oh boy. Yeah, let's see if we can loosen them up a little bit. I'm gonna break them. All right, when I'm doing lashes, I really concentrate on both ends of the lash because that's where you really get the lash popping up. So I'm really concentrating on that. And as always, while that's getting tacky, I'm gonna come into the other lash and get that trimmed up. But I just wanna clean off my tweezers because if there's any excess glue on them, they get really tacky and then the lashes stick to it and it just becomes a real pain in the butt when you're trying to apply the lash. I don't know, you guys, what are we thinking? Not bad, right? Make sure it's pressed in. Okay. I knew it. I knew this would be the finishing touch we needed. It never fails when I'm putting lashes on. All of a sudden my eyes get really blinky. Drives me effing nuts. But my eyes could be fine. I can go like 10 minutes without blinking, and then the second I need to put lashes on, I feel the need to like rapid blink. Okay. There we go. What are we doing? I mean, you guys. I ain't mad. It's kind of cute, right? So, with the finished look done, here is my feedback on this. Eyeshadow, way too shimmery. Mascara, total waste of money. Like, you could barely see it on my lashes. Concealer really sucks. On the camera, it doesn't look so bad, but in person, it's creasing and it's turning like a very orangey color. But the foundation is not awful. The highlight is really good. The blush is chalky in person, but again, on camera, it doesn't look that bad. Same with the pressed powder that I used as a contour. Lip gloss is not bad, and it smells like circus peanuts, so I'm very tempted to lick it off my lips. But other than that, it's not bad, right, guys? Like, if I walked into you at the store right now, you would have no clue that I'm wearing dollar store makeup. Maybe a little. Maybe you'd be like, why is this bitch's eyes so shimmery? You guys, finished look. The brows aren't even that bad. Like I said, we'll really know how good or bad the makeup is if I go out into the rain or I start sweating. Definitely would not use this on brides. Overall, I definitely learned my lesson. Just because it comes from a dollar store does not mean it's going to be cheap and crappy. This is not bad. I could go out like this right now and be totally fine. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know, out of all this stuff, what was your favorite, or what, if you've tried any dollar store makeup, what you think of it. Questions or comments, post them below. If you think somebody else might enjoy this video, please tag them or share this video with them. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao, bellas.
If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? If you don't like the way I